It's about that time of year. Fall is right around the corner, and I have decided to make my own pumpkin pie coffee syrup from scratch. I've never made any coffee syrup from scratch. I feel like now, since fall is approaching, is the perfect time to do it. I already had some pumpkin puree left over from a previous recipe, which is what inspired me to try to make this today. Thankfully, I already had every ingredient, so we're just using things straight from the fridge and pantry. The recipe I followed called for brown sugar, pumpkin puree, pumpkin pie spice, dash of cinnamon, vanilla bean paste, which I just ran out of, so I used vanilla extract instead. I also decided to add maple syrup to mine. 1 cup of brown sugar. I missed the measuring cup, but thankfully it was just about a cup. 1 cup of pumpkin puree. I used 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I really just eyeballed the pumpkin pie spice. You can't go wrong. You can go wrong with cinnamon though, so I just used a dash of that. 1 cup of water. I stirred until everything was combined, which is also where I gave it a taste test and realized I wanted to add more pumpkin pie spice, and I also added the maple syrup here. I put my concoction on the stove and it took a little bit to heat up, but once it did, I stirred it for about 5 minutes. This is the biggest jar that I have that I actually have a lid for. This is what we're gonna actually... The recipe I'm following didn't call for straining it, but I want it to be as smooth as possible because the puree didn't fully, like, it would be chunky if I didn't strain it. It being strained makes it so much more like an actual syrup. Initially, it was looking more like a sauce. I don't want like actual chunky puree in my coffee. So post strain, this is as much as we were left with, and it's definitely moving like a syrup now since we strained out a lot of that extra puree. I've already tried it on its own. It tastes amazing. It smells amazing. I definitely recommend this, but I've yet to try it in a latte yet, so we will try that next.